And welcome everyone to yet another game of the PGL Bucharest Open. This is of course Complexity Gaming versus Immortals, and I am Ridditz Dota. Thanks so much for everyone joining in. It's going to be one interesting matchup here. Of course, I haven't cast any of these two teams before. I'm a pretty new caster, so thanks so much for everyone that's joining in, that's tuning in, and thanks for the chat on Twitch. It's actually been very fun so far. But let's just get straight into this game. We've been waiting quite a while now for this game to start. Yeah, let's just get straight into this. Complexity Gaming banning out the Veno and the Wisp. Immortals taking out the Lich and the Nature's Prophet. Lich and Nature's Prophet so far have been... this is the first time that NP has been banned out first phase, which I'm quite surprised with. I do rate Nature's Prophet quite highly, but I don't rate him as a first ban just yet. However, Complexity, they could play him quite a lot. It does, if I'm not mistaken, I think, who actually plays him? I know Immortals play him quite a bit. I think it's Forever that played him recently. But let's have a quick look at the rest of the picks and bans so far. Just making sure that the stream is running smoothly. Everything seems to be going good here. So I think I might have cut out in-game because I alt-tabbed there. Sorry about that. Jakiro was picked up first by Complexity. Ancient Apparition and Necro being picked up by Immortals. This is the first game that Ancient Apparition... I'm just having a think here. I think in the previous game that I cast, game 1, DC versus Wheel... AA was picked up. Can't actually remember. No, I don't think AA was picked up. AA and Lich were banned out first phase in both of those. Lich being a very good ban here in my opinion. Lich, Dota 2 has become an experience game. In the first 10-15 minutes, the team with the highest experience normally takes the lead, even if they might be behind in gold. If they have the experience lead at around the 15-16 minute mark is the big one there, because that's when most of the talents start coming into play as well. And with Ancient Apparition constantly denying out experience to the enemy, giving yourself experience, I do think that Ancient Apparition, that Lich, sorry, is probably a first phase ban every single game. Ancient Apparition, though, passing through AA Necro, will be able to do a lot of damage, will be able to get that burst off. Even if you can't get the kill with Necro, you'll guaranteed get the kill off with Ancient Apparition. Jakira and Spirit Breaker being picked up by Complexity. The Spirit Breaker will be able to give a lot of vision. And the Jakira, we saw how powerful Jakira was in the previous game that we cast. The movement speed turn, the slow, the permanent slow coming out, the stun, the ice path, the macro power, stopping any kind of push. With Necro being able to activate the Ghost Shroud, Jakira can still do a lot of damage on top of that. So you can actually get those kills off onto the Necro quite early on. You only need a couple levels up on the Jakiro if you do roam around with it. Quite good drafts going both ways. Two different play styles coming up here from Complexity and from Immortals as well. And everyone is asking, what are their names? So yeah, the names, they've just changed the names up here. They actually had the correct names in the lobby for some reason, but it's just not reflecting here, of course. Having a look here, Limp is Notorious, Kyle of course is Kyle, Chessie is Chessie, Z-Freak is Kill Me Now if I'm not mistaken, and Moo is Insane. On Immortal side it is QO, that is Smiley Face. MP, that is Cow King, Forev being Smile, Febi is Febi, and Dubu is Dubu. Just so that you guys know, because I saw a couple of people on stream asking what are the names. So they put it a lot more colorfully than that. Let's quickly jump through the rest of the band so far. Complexity took out the Clockwork as well as the Lifestealer. Lifestealer, I actually like this band. I've seen so many times a Spirit Breaker going through and a Lifestealer not being banned, even though Lifestealer is not picked up. But that presence that a Spirit Breaker and a Lifestealer has, it's even like, to be honest, it's worse than a Slardar Lifestealer because you actually have more global presence. If you pick up a Shadow Blade early up on the Spirit Breaker, you can be a lot more active with that Lifestealer. Even though Complexity banned out the Lifestealer itself, I do think that a Lifestealer Spirit Breaker could have been a good combo for them. It's just one of those pub things to do. Immortals, banning out the Batrider as well as the Puck. Good initiation heroes, good counter initiation. They, however, picked up the Earthshaker, so Earthshaker getting a good dunk off, getting a good Echo Slam with Ancient Apparition, as well as a Necro there just to finish anyone off. I do like that. It's a very solid draft coming up here for Immortals. Complexity decided to pick up the Bloodseeker and then the Silencer. So going for the movement strat here. Slow up on the Jakiro, speed up on the Spirit Breaker with a bit of lockdown on both of those two. Bloodseeker having the movement, so they do manage to get a couple heroes low. And then the Silencer. I still, however, feel like they're lacking a little bit of control up on the side of Complexity. They don't have any hard lockdown, whereas Immortal does. They have the Earthshaker. They can stop any kind of forward momentum that Complexity has with a good fission. Sorry for that. And let's have a quick look here. What else can Immortals pick up here? I wouldn't be surprised if they... I mean, this could be a mid-Necro. It could be a safe lane Necro. I wouldn't be surprised if Immortals just picks up a different offlaner. That is, if Earthshaker's not going to be running offlane, if he's going to be running on the POS 4, which I've seen more often than not these days, is Earthshaker being put in a POS 4, not the old school POS 3 Earthshaker. I wonder, is Immortals going to pick up their offlaner now? And what would it be? Do you want something with more jump that can help the Earthshaker, that can jump in with the Earthshaker to try and control up? Or do you decide to run dual lanes here and put the Earthshaker in the offlane +1? Earthshaker, Ancient Apparition could actually work. It's going to be interesting to see what's actually going to be picked up here. And then the last bans, I mean, looking at the lineup here from Complexity, they do have the Silencer that can silence as soon as the Spirit Breaker just jumps in, charges with the Bloodseeker, having good movement speed. I still feel Complexity is lacking something a little bit, but Immortals has picked up a Juggernaut. Very strong, very well-rounded draft, and at this point I'm liking the draft from Immortals a lot more.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's just quickly have a look. Those of you guys chatting on Twitch, I'll of course respond back a bit later. Won't be doing it right now. The bans coming through, Nightstalker ban from Complexity. Having a look there, maybe thinking that the Earthshaker is going to be offlane, having that pause for roaming Nightstalker could do a lot. I just don't feel that Nightstalker would be able to secure a couple of early game kills if Immortals had picked him up. Or maybe. I actually think maybe. Necrophos running mid, Juggernaut, Ancient Apparition, Nightstalker can actually do quite a bit of damage. Can get the, enough slow off for the spin as well as Ancient Apparition Cold Feet. Yeah, it works. Immortals decides to ban out the Beastmaster, and that is... The Jakiro and the Beastmaster can do a lot of push. Beastmaster does have a very good ultimate that can actually give a little bit more lockdown, which I do feel Complexity needs in their lane, but... Venom's already been banned out. I wonder what Complexity is going to be picking up here that will actually round their drafts off. Immortals, everything is open for them. They can run ES POS 3, POS 4. They can pick up a different POS 4. They can pick up something like a Ricky, something like a Earth Spirit, which they've actually gone for here. Immortals got a very solid draft here. Earth Spirit can roam around a lot quite easily. Has even more lockdown, although it's not guaranteed lockdown. So let's see what Complexity comes back with. The one good thing that's going for Complexity here, in my honest opinion, is they have two great silencers. Up on the Bloodseeker if there's an engage, and up on the Silencer if there's an engage or a disengage. Both of those two will allow a lot of control in regards with spell casting heroes. Earth Spirit is one of them. Necrophos is one of them. Ancient Apparition is another one. Earthshaker is another one. If you get a good blood right off on the Bloodseeker or a good silence up on the Silencer, as the Earthshaker blinks in, he can't do anything. Same thing with the Necro, can't heal. Same thing with the Ancient Apparition, can't cast his ultimate coming through. Juggernaut can't just right click, so that's a good hero to have up against the likes of a Silencer. But I do like the silencers coming through. I just want some kind of lockdown. But hold on here. Whoa! Here we go, guys. It's going to be a support silencer then? Is it? Let's have a look here. Support silencer, mid sniper, aggro try. What's happening here? Notorious. So that's actually going to be QO running on the sniper. coL running on the silencer. So yeah. Let's quickly have a look at the rest of the picks here, just to confirm and see exactly what's going on. So having a look at this, coL, of course, support silencer, Chessie on the Bloodseeker, kill me now, of course, kill me now. Let me just quickly check my notes here that I wrote down because they're all mixed up and everything. Kill me now is actually complexity Z-Freak. So yeah, kill me now on, oh well, okay, pause for Z-Freak, of course, and Insane, last but not least, he is wearing on Moose. I'm just quickly thinking, how's this going to work? Offlane Jakiro? Okay. Offlane Jakiro, here it is. Pushing power Jakiro. They'll most likely dual lane this as much as well with the Jakiro +1 in the offlane. Probably Jakiro plus Spirit Breaker in the offlane with Bloodseeker and Silencer in the safe lane, and then the Sniper mid. We'll actually have a look at how they act, how they decide to lane this in a bit. And people are saying, check the volume. What's up with the volume? Let's quickly jump straight into this right now, of course. Putting on the correct logos. Putting on the correct everything. And here we go. It is Complexity versus Immortals. They forgot to put their tags down. Ah, unfortunate. But let's see here. Let's quickly go through the side of... Oh, very deep jump in there from Febby on Immortals. Of course, Immortals, they are running Dire here. Complexity on the Radiant side. coL running the... Well, I've already taken you guys through the side of Complexity. coL on the Silencer. It is going to be Moo running the Jakiro Sniper. Running mid. Kill me now. Of course, that is... Z-Freak on the pulse for Jakiro. I just hate it when they change their names because it always takes me a second to realize what's actually going on. And Chessie on the Bloodseeker. Going through the side of Immortals. Let's have a quick look here. Necrophos actually should have double checked all the guys on Immortals. Necrophos being run mid. Dubu, of course, on the Earth Spirit top lane. It is going to be Febby on the Pulse 5 Ancient Apparition. And QO on Smiley Face. QO on Smiley Face, Juggernaut. And Smile is going to be a Pulse 3 Earthshaker. So I actually didn't pick that up, that it's... Wait, I heard something. Nope, it's just going to be a standard block. Anyway, I'm mixing a few things up here. Let's just jump straight into the game here, guys. I am, of course, solo casting, so... Let's have a quick look here. Middle. Necrophos, of course. MP. MP does play Necrophos quite a bit. And looking at these two, I think it should actually be quite even early on. But the Sniper is just going to try to harass out the Necrophos as much as possible. That's why Necro's got quite a bit more healing up here. Well, not more healing, but he has quite a bit of healing. Even though he can't heal himself. It's going to be an interesting matchup here. And Necro's... As soon as he gets level 2, the Heartstopper aura will actually start coming into play. But let's have a look at top lane. Are we actually going to see some kind of engage? It is going to be Moo. Is Moo going to be the first blood here? The cold freeze there. Is it actually going to proc? No, the spins. Who's actually going to get this lost hit? Are they going to leave it there? There you go. It is going to be going the way of the Juggernaut. First blood. Moo actually does drop. It was going to be a, well, it is going to be a dual offlane, like I thought, with Moo as well as Forever on the Spirit Breaker. But yeah, first blood going the way of the Immortals. Let's have a look here towards the other side. Earthshaker not doing too badly. He has that level 2 up, so he has Enchant Totem as well as Fissure. We might see a bit more coming out from him. He is sort of going solo up against his Bloodseeker, but you do see a wraparound coL. Is he actually going to be able to do anything? Will they be able to punish Smile here? He is only level 1, so it's only a level 1 Arcane Curse, and it will just slowly but surely tick down on damage, and he's just juking it out, making sure he's actually safe there. And Necrophos has that Level 1 up in Heartstopper Aura, and he has to just try and get in range though to actually just... What is the range of the Heartstopper Aura? There you go. That's the problem with up against the sniper, is the sniper actually has a lot of range, but wait, oh, cameraman, kill the cameraman. Go home, you're drunk. I thought we might have an engage up here on the top lane, but nope. Just backing off. Moose still sitting on level 1 though. It's quite insane. But meanwhile, towards the mid lane, we might see another kill coming up here. Necroforce, he does heal himself, and he actually will not make it out alive. Kill Me Now might be in a bit of trouble for him if he has to run away. It's a 1-4-0 trade-off in the middle lane with a rotation coming through. Dubu, unfortunately, getting the roll off towards this direction, not trying to move in, and I do think that's the right call because he might actually have died if he went straight in there. So Immortals, guys, Immortals is on Dire. As you can see, it is MP up on the Necro, Dubu on Earth Spirit, Febi on Ancient Apparition, and it is going to be, it is Complexity on Radiant. They have not chosen their tag, so there's no tags, there's nothing. Oh well, Complexity actually has. There you go, Complexity Radiant. For the guys, of course, asking on stream, let's have a quick look here. 1-1. Very even start off here. The big winner in this whole engagement is this Bloodseeker, sitting on 22-8 and 19-6 up for his mid player here, and that is of course the Sniper. I think Sniper will be very happy with the good start that he's had, sitting now 20-6. He'll just start slowly but surely zoning out the Necroforce. Even the Necro does have Ghost Shroud, he can't get in range for his Heartstopper Aura to actually work. And we actually do see one kill there on the bottom lane and nearly another one on the top lane. Sorry for missing that one there, guys. And the Earthshaker actually dropped here. What was used? Not a lot. Just constant harassment, and of course Bloodseeker sitting with 2 levels up in Thirst. He can just start right clicking the Earthshaker down and then actually zone him out. And that's exactly what's happening right now. The curse this time missing though, but there's a huge stack here, and Earthshaker will actually want to try and stay in range just so that he can get a little bit of experience. Is he gonna stop any kind of pull? Nope. Let's have a look. What can he actually get out of this? He's trying to get that pull, but very well blocked up here from the silencer, and Earthshaker's just chilling in range. Don't actually know where to focus right now. Not a lot is happening on the map, but there you go. They want to turn onto the Earth Spirit, but Earth Spirit decides to turn here, head left, because that would have been a blood right that he actually hit. He just wants these levels, and we do see an engagement coming through. It is Dubu going in onto the silencer, but Dubu's going to be silenced up. No, he is not. They don't manage to actually do enough damage. Unfortunately, Earth Spirit, the Earthshaker, wasn't in range to get a good enchant totem off. But still a good stack there. There's a couple of levels mid lane. They want to try and go in onto Necro, but there was no extra bashes coming through, and Necro, will he actually? No, he heals himself up. Just enough health. Are we going to see any kind of dive here on Chessie? Chessie, nope, he's just going to back off. Bottom shrine's used, and Necroforce will go back into lane. So guys, in chat on Twitch, who do you guys think will win, Complexity or Immortals? Currently, Complexity has a 1k gold advantage. At 5 minutes in, that's not really that much. However, Chessie has got a very good start at 37 and 11. However, after they left the top lane, Juggernauts just come back bit by bit, slowly but surely, even after being slowed up the whole time here by Move. And he is now sitting on 33 and 11, so making his way back. But here comes the charge in from Spirit Breaker. Will they actually be able to jump in and do anything? No, Spirit Breaker has to move back, has to charge back out. And that means he is okay. He does start mana, well, who mana themselves? I heard mana pot somewhere. Don't know where. But let's have a look. Middle lane is being charged up once again. Necroforce, I don't think they'll actually be able to do anything. Just a single stun. And here, Bloodseeker versus Earthshaker. I mean, Earthshaker in most cases beats most melee heroes. The problem is when a Bloodseeker actually has a little bit of an advantage over you. He is sitting on level 6 versus level 5 on Earthshaker. You can't actually get close, but keep staying on that, putting that aside. Moo might be in a lot of trouble here. He just gets spin down once again. 2 for 2 currently. Immortals versus Complexity. Another kill happening, and that was actually on the middle lane. I missed that one out. I think a TP came in here from the Earthshaker. So 3 for 2. Currently Complexity keeping a slight lead. And a couple of the guys saying, thanks for the game, costing the games. Guys, it is my pleasure. But once again, we might see Jakiro dropping here. Cold feet hitting him up. And that is just going to be another kill. Juggernaut might be in a lot of trouble right now. He does not have his Omni Slash. That's a very big kill. Coming up here for Kill Me now, getting quite a bit of gold. And a support for the carry. I don't think that was worth it. Even though the gold, yeah, definitely not worth it. Gold going in favor of Complexity. They managed to get the kill. The charge coming in. And maybe a little bit of overextensions coming in here from the side of Immortals, thinking they're a lot further ahead than they actually were. Juggernaut is 6. He did not level up his Omni Slash until just before he died, so he couldn't actually use his Enchant Mango, get the Omni Slash off, just try and stay alive a little bit longer. But there's a smoke movement up. Are they actually going to go in onto the sniper? There's the roll, but unfortunately it does not connect. However, Earth Spirit does come through, manages to get a good stuff off, but Duba's going to pay for this with his life. He's trying to heal himself up. There was no heal available here, no death pulse. Possibly maybe they just needed to use the Reaper Scythe to control up the Spirit Breaker as he charged in. It might have given enough time for Earth Spirit to survive. Currently, Complexity winning out on the majority of these fights. Let's have a look quickly at the net worth. Net worth very, very close between the two cores. Juggernaut sitting with 3,600 versus on the bottom lane. The Bloodseeker, top lane, sorry. Bloodseeker just getting that kill, actually boosting him in front now, sitting on 4,000. Popping his ulti, managing to get a good blood right off, and yeah, you can go toe to top against the Juggernaut this early on. And there is backup as well. Are we going to see any kind of charge coming through? However, backups coming here for the Juggernaut as well. It's been busy roaming, wrapping around. If they do jump, there you go. They actually do jump the Juggernaut. Will the Juggernaut be able to survive? There's the roll coming in right now from the Earth Spirit. Very good boulder smash. They might actually be able to get a double kill coming through here. Chessie's in a lot of trouble, but he will manage to survive. They're so close. They get the Juggernaut, but they can't actually get Chessie. There's no damage. The boulder will it looked like they did enough. It just wasn't enough. Nearly getting a double kill there. Insane boulder smash coming out here from the Earth Spirit, but it just was not enough. There's the Reaper Scythe, Echo Slam, and just a quick counter kill. 7-5. Currently in favor of Complexity, and having a look here, slowly but surely, Earthshaker building up towards that Blink Dagger, and this Blink Dagger is going to be key for him. He needs it at around that 15-16 minute mark. He wants to be able to be active that quickly. He's got the levels he's needed. He will hit his level 10 as well roughly around that same time period. And comparing him up against Mu on the Jakiro, Jakiro's just sort of playing a more active or proactive pos 3 role. Oh wait, hold on, there's a charge coming through here onto Juggernaut. Spirit Breaker down. They won't be able to do anything after this. Guys asking who is who, guys. Have a look there. There you go. Complexity is on Radiant. Immortals is on Dire. They did not add their tag, so unfortunately it's not there. But every time that I go over the map, you guys can have a look at these little flags that are up. Like I said, the Dire flag's not up, but Complexities is there, so you should be able to see every time that I move around the middle side of the map or on the Radiant side. So there you go. The team with the Spirit Breakers, MVP Phoenix. Yeah. That's actually a good meme right there. Let's have a look. There's a smoke wraparound coming through here. Mu might actually get spotted. There is, well, Mu might actually spot them. But he did not stand there, and there you go. Mu gets spotted out. There's a ball coming through. They don't actually manage to get it, but the ball smash is there up onto the Jakiro. Jakiro once again is going to pop. Ancient Apparition ulti also did fly through. And are we going to see any further follow-ups? We are seeing an engagement here onto the middle lane. Spirit Breaker is in quite a bit of trouble. Can he actually survive from this? Nope. Smile comes through, gets the knock, and that is going to be yet another kill for the side of Immortals. So Immortals actually getting 2 good kills. They might actually get a third here. They managed to get the kill here onto coL from Complexity. Unfortunately, they don't. And this is going to be Dubu paying for it with his life. They did not have enough burst damage. The Earthshaker once again wasn't in range for his Enchant Totem and the hit damage that actually comes from that. So all of these fights, I mean, it's keeping around a 2k net worth lead for Complexity. However, it is 11-12 minutes into the game. The big thing though here is the experience, and experience was sitting around 2,000, which is a massive experience lead for a team. Even though it's only around 12 minutes in, that does mean a level 10 up, possibly, for one hero where the side of Complex or the side of Immortals did not have that. And giving that talent advantage in certain cases makes a big difference. Smile, he will have his Blink Dagger up around that 14-minute mark, 14-15, like we said earlier. If he does not die here, that's going to be big. That will most likely be the call for them to wrap around and actually start taking team fights. However, before that, they've gone for a smoke movement. TP's coming in here for the side of Complexity. Will they actually run straight into the smoke? No, they miss each other barely. They actually want to turn around, going in onto the Necro. Necro might be in a lot of trouble. There's a global silence coming through, but Necro's still going to be dead. He could not cast his Ghost Shroud. He could not cast anything. And unfortunately, getting caught with their pants down, two heroes of Immortals were right here while they dived middle, and they could not move in. Global silence is proving too strong. Let's have a look. Are we going to see any kind of further engage here? Nope. Earthshaker needs a Blink Dagger. He is 100 gold away before he can actually do anything. And he's just deciding to stay here. And he knows he needs the gold. There you go. Blink Dagger's up from the Earthshaker. He's going to back off. And why are these two heroes from Immortals down here trying to get the kill onto... Yeah, they'll be able to get the kill onto... Poor little move from Complexity. He's just not had the best game. 0 and 4 on that offlane. Offlane Jakiro. Currently 3k advantage up for Complexity. Blink Dagger's up on Immortals Earthshaker. So this is going to be very big for them if they actually do manage to get a good team fight off. However, yeah, Smart might be in a lot of trouble. He actually managed to blink out, but that is of course Blink Dagger that has been revealed. And are they going to clip this? Are they going to try and actually defend this top tier tower? Nope. They decide to back off. And yep, nothing much happening further from here. Spirit Breaker, quite interesting. They didn't go for the tier 2 tower. I missed that once again. Sorry about that. Trying to bait it. Trying to bait this out. Are they going to be able to get the deny? There's the deny. Blink away. However, the charge is coming through on the Earthshaker. Are we going to see any kind of follow-up? So me now might be Earthshaker. Spirit Breaker, sorry. Going in. Does manage to get a good ulti up on the Ancient Apparition. Is Ancient Apparition just going to turn around and drop the ult? No, he does not. Good. Well played coming through here. And Necro's just continuing to farm up here though for the side of Immortals. I don't think the farming game is what they actually want to play, but let's see if they can go onto Mu once again here, onto this poor little Jakiro. Is this going to be yet another kill for him? The roll is there, the ball is smashed, and there's the ulti coming through from the Necro. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, they do manage to get the kill, but Doobie might be in a lot of trouble. The TPs are there from the Necro first. Necro will actually manage to get out of that barely. A 1-for-1 trade. And let's have a look here though. Spirit Breaker might be spotted. Earthshaker's gonna, yeah. They actually do spot out the Earthshaker of the Spirit Breaker. Is there gonna be a Blink Echo Slam coming through here? There is an Echo Slam available, but don't, they decide to go for someone that's worth a lot more. Bloodseeker currently sitting on 3-0-1, sitting second on the net worth. They have to try and target him, and is this there's no smoke up just yet, so just see Juggernaut showing himself. But here's the smoke coming through from Complexity. They actually want to go for this kill onto the Juggernaut. They don't know that the Earthshaker is there. However, I don't think it's going to be enough. There's the blink forward. And is there going to be an Echo Slam coming through here? Yes, they want to go in onto the onto the Bloodseeker. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. I got completely tongue-tied there. The bounces from the Omni Slash just went onto every single creep instead of the Bloodseeker. Global Silence coming through a little bit late, but I mean, it was enough. They just had the entire team of Complexity down there. You can't, if you're Immortals, you can't just be going as two heroes. There was no Ancient Apparition ultimate flying through. I'm not quite sure what they were hoping to achieve there. That's two ultimates used, two long cooldown ultimates used, Juggernaut and Earthshaker, and this just means Complexity gets a free tier 2. Possibly they could even move towards Rosh. And let's have a quick look at all the kills right now. Juggernaut sitting on 5-3-0. 2, 3, and 3 for Necrophos. Oh, hold on quickly. Engagement coming through here. They want to go on to the Bloodseeker. Ancient Operation Ultimate Fight through. It is going to be a kill, ending the mega kill streak up on the Bloodseeker. They want to turn around, going on to Jakira. However, the macro power is down. So they do manage to back off and retreat from this. The power of a Jakira just on any kind of retreat. You could just drop your Ice Path, which he hasn't even skilled yet. Drop your macro power, and that should be okay. But getting at least a counter kill in exchange here towards the side of Immortals is much needed. However, it's a 6k lead at 17 minutes in. They've not really made use of this Blink Dagger up on the Earthshaker. They haven't smoked up as an entire team. They haven't moved forward to actually just go for those quick pickoffs. Sometimes using your ultimate just for a single hero in and out. You know, I like to call it GTA Dota, Grand Theft Auto Dota. You hit and run, you go in, get that Echo Slam off, get that kill on a priority target like the Sniper, like the Silencer, even though it's a support Silencer, like the Bloodseeker. Just jump in and out, get the kills, and then they can't really push up without one of those 3 heroes. And unfortunately, Earthshaker hasn't been able to do, that. They've been playing a more passive role in this Earthshaker. Let's have a look. Juggernaut slowly but surely building in towards a Battle Fury here for him. Wanting to try and farm it up a little bit more, get back into this game. Probably would have picked up a Midas. You're going to laugh at me, but I would have picked up a Midas instead of the Battle Fury. I'm not the biggest fan of a Battle Fury Jug. And yeah, people saying Omni Slash. Kappa Omni Slash. Okay, let's go through the item progression here for the side of Complexity. Up here for the Sniper, of course. Oh, wait. Engagements coming through. There's the charge up on the Spirit Breaker. He is invis right now. And is there going to be a Global Silence? There's a Global Silence. They can't really do anything. Can they, however, try and trap out the Necro? Necro uses Yules on himself, and this might just be what they need to do. They're trying to go onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker's still alive. I don't know how he's still alive. He's still managing to do this. He manages to charge out. That's 3 heroes down for the side of Immortals. 4 heroes down. D-Ward, please, is coming through. And this Spirit Breaker is alive. He doesn't have an Aegis. He just is unkillable right now. How in the hell did he survive that fight? Oh, Complexity after that fight, jumping up to 9k ahead. And all of a sudden, this game is theirs. I'm not saying that they've won this game, but this game is theirs to control. They have taken top tier 2 tower, taken bottom tier 2 tower. They're going to push towards a middle tier 2 tower. Probably after that, head towards Rosh. This is objective gaming at its best. You wait for the perfect time, get a couple of kills off, and after you've done that, then you take two towers or a tower and Rosh. Get those objectives, there you go. And the power of a Jakiro. He can take towers fast. You have a Sniper that can stand in the back line. He can take towers fast. Let's have a look. We do see someone being charged, and that is onto the Juggernaut. The ulti coming through on the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker casting his ultimate. And unfortunately, Juggernaut just being blown up. Once again, like I said, I don't think that Battle Fury was the build here for him. He needed to be able to do a bit more early game, get that Yasha up, try and do something. But things just going from bad to worse for the side of Immortals. Further engagement. Once again, the Spirit Breaker, he just keeps on jumping in, keeps on being alive, and he's still going to get out. 2 for 1 for 16. I mean, come on, boys. Let's have a look. Chelsea's overextended a little bit, and is this going to be a kill, a death for the Spirit Breaker? Nope. He charges into their base, but he still manages to make it out alive, so... Okay. Complexity Gaming, Z-Freak just playing out of his mind right now. I mean, I've always been a fan of Z-Freak, the way that he plays. He's very aggressive, but sometimes too aggressive, and currently he's just running in. They can't punish him because the rest of his team is dead. If they try and kill the Spirit Breaker, they all die. If they don't kill the Spirit Breaker, they all die. What can Immortals do to try and come back from this? The Battle Fury can actually help them, can try and, you know, they can get a couple of stacks off, get like 2k gold very quickly, 3k gold. I just don't know if it's going to be enough, and there you go, Z-Freak. This might actually be him dying. No, he literally runs into an entire team and runs out. Z-Freak, come on. Silencer, well, he's going to be the casualty here. And the casualty of war. And oh no, wait, here we go. Spirit Breaker. Is this gonna be his death? Finally, no! He TP's out. Z-Freak. I mean, come on, seriously, dude. Do you ever die? I think this is Z-Freak, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, let's have a look here. Sniper might be in a bit of trouble himself, and if they can get this kill, no, the forced off is there. Well, the Hurricane Pike is there. There's the HNR person ultimate flying through. Doesn't actually hit onto anyone. It really doesn't matter because Sniper is just going to hit you from range. So having a look here, Moo. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of a Jakiro offlane, but it seems to be working for them. He has died quite a few times though. Managed to get a couple of kills recently. And I really like the draft here coming up from Immortals. It looked like a well-rounded draft. But they just couldn't focus the right heroes. Their team fights were a bit all over the place. But let's see, here's the stack starting to come up here for the Juggernauts. And can they actually capitalize and make use of this battlefield? Oh, we do see an engagement coming through. It's not going to be enough. Dubu. I mean, Dubu is one of those heroes where he is an insane Earth Spirit. He's played this for a long time. He knows how to play this. Hero. He knows how to actually get into good positioning. A lot of times, people on an Earth Spirit will always just try and roll onto heroes because it does actually do quite a bit. But rolling into a good position to get a boulder smash is worth a lot more. To get it to like a 3-4 hero boulder smash. And he's actually been playing so well. However, here comes the charge up onto the Necrophage. Are we going to see any? Necrophage just gets blown up. Doesn't even have a chance to use his Veil or his like Ghost Shroud. And there's just nothing that the side of Immortals can do. There's the Aegis of the Immortal, not for the Immortal, but the Aegis of the Immortal up for the Sniper, and they're just going in further. Dubu, he's gonna die from this. At this point, 15k net worth in favor of Complexity. Complexity just dominating this game currently. And this is most likely going to be the first lane of Rax. They do have a glyph that they're going to try and stop it. However, look at... They can't do anything. They can't get close. Sniper just stands and kills everyone. Ancient Apparition ultimate flying through. Only going to land onto one hero. Is the bounce going to be lucky enough there onto the Sniper? But no, it's not. Sniper actually is still alive. He does, however, have Aegis. Well, there's good game, well played coming through here. Juggernaut dropped there. Everyone's dropping. And I have to say, Complexity has been playing very well. I'm quite surprised. They've actually turned up today. They've decided to play well today. But I have to give it to the Spirit Breaker. He's just played out of his mind. And if I'm not mistaken, I know the names are like all different, but that is Z-Freak. I mean, to be honest, MVP for me. What a player. Guys, stay tuned. Game 2 will be up shortly. Congratulations for Complexity Gaming. Immortals, can they bring this back? Can they force this to a Game 3? Stay tuned and find out. And for those of you guys on stream, let's have a quick look at some of the graphs here. Just to show you quickly, I mean, at the 10-minute mark, it was extremely even up to the 20-minute mark. But the problem is around the 16 to 20-minute mark, it just started going the favor, well, basically going on the way of Complexity. They managed to get that 15-16 minute fight, which was an entire team wipe. You could see it like spiked up. The next team wipe, another spike coming through here. The net worth on the Sniper just skyrocketed. And not much that the side of Immortals could actually do here. Overview, dire team name, wow. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Game 2 will be up shortly.